Alright, I guess what a way to start off the day. Firstly, welcome everybody to the stream. This fine, what is this, Wednesday afternoon? For once, a very early stream. And no, I'm not going to do them before the mic on. I'm going to do them right now so that you can hear me struggle. But I'll do it while I do my introduction, I suppose. So welcome everybody to today's stream. Of course, my name is Shanaha. Wait, 10 squats, right? Or Shanaha, or Shanaha. Pretty much whatever you say, there's no wrong way. And yes, welcome everybody. Welcome Enjo. And I see you were the first one there with the first redeem, and Orange with the 10 squats redeem, which I still need to carry on with those. That's 5. And welcome Kine as well. And yes, it's a hype stream. Well, not really a hype stream, but an early stream, which is very hype indeed. Because normally, I think pretty much every single one of my streams before this, they've all been, wait, hang on. And that's 10 squats. I can actually sit down and focus on speaking. But yeah, so all of my streams up until now, they have all been I think the earliest I've ever done is 9 PM. And the latest is always at 11 PM or so. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath now actually. Whew. And hello, Lord Aswell. But strong legs, no. Weak legs. But yeah, the reason why it's actually such an early stream today is that about a couple hours ago, I had to give a presentation for my final year project at university. It was just a short 10-minute speech, or not speech, but a slideshow and talk that I had to give to my supervisor to essentially say, hey, listen, I'm really out of breath. But essentially to say, listen, I'm on track with my work. I'm gonna finish it. Don't worry about me. I'm not gonna, hopefully I won't fail and stuff like that. And what was my project about? I don't have it up right now. But essentially it's gonna sound very boring. So try not to fall asleep when I explain it. But the title of the project is Porosity Severity Analysis in Steel Sand Castings, an Experimental Analysis. So if you're still awake after hearing that description, it's essentially I have to study pores that show up in steel cast parts and be able to categorize them. Good night. Lord, no! I apologize. And thank you, Enjoy. But actually, like I said, I did the presentation about 2.5 hours ago, and I think it went quite alright. But the main reason, like I said, why I'm streaming so early is because after the presentation, I just felt in a talkative mood. No, it's 5:30 right now. Oh, it's the exact same time zone as me then, 5:30 PM. But yeah, after having just that 10 minutes of speaking, I was like, you know what, I want to speak more. I want to carry on talking. So I thought, screw it, let me throw up a jigsaw puzzle and do some of this. UTC +1? UTC +2, I believe, right? For 5:30 PM. Unless I've been living in the wrong time zone my whole life. I'm pretty sure if it's 5:30 PM right now, it'd be UTC +2. Could be mistaken though, for all I know. Time zones are indeed a wacky thing after all. But yeah, so right now I'm going to do this jigsaw puzzle, and of course, if you want to, you can join in on this jigsaw puzzle. You know, if you want, you can pull up a second tab or something on the browser and help along. Obviously, you don't have to though. If you want, you can just have me as a background noise while I struggle to do this jigsaw puzzle. But yeah, the presentation was quite alright, I think, in my opinion. It was a lot less, I want to say, scary than I thought. Now you're in Germany and UTC Great Britain is 1 time zone away. I see. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, UTC is 1 away. Then yeah, that would be UTC +1 then, I suppose. It's weird though. There's UTC, but then there's people also use GMT, but then they also use Central European Standard Time and all that stuff. But then it's that's all the same things. And what is the thought I had? Oh, the thought was that the progress presentation was going to be scary or something, because in the presentation, it's myself, well, obviously because I'm the speaker, my supervisor, because, you know, the one in charge of the thing, but also an internal examiner. So somebody else from my faculty who, they don't really have anything to do with my project, but, you know, they just happen to be in the same department. And obviously I don't know who they are and stuff like that. So it's very scary to suddenly speak to somebody else and have to explain your project to them and hope that they understand and that they follow along and that they can, you know, be confident that you can finish your project. But in hindsight, it actually wasn't that bad. I actually knew the person that was my other examiner. And can you post links in chat? You should be able to, if I'm not mistaken. You can try, and then if not, I can fix it if that's the case. Unfortunately, you were timed out. Let me see. Oh wait, hang on. Let me see if I can fix that though. I apologize, Lord. You. Oh, it's oh, the time zones. I really should fix that because I'm sure nobody out here would want to post harmful links anyway. So I don't see why I would want to harm that. But yeah, I see you tried to post a time zone link, I think. Let me see if I can get that up. But yeah, so in the meeting or the presentation was myself and, like I said, my supervisor and the internal supervisor. And it was actually very nice. I actually knew the other person, so it wasn't that scary. And I had to speak for 10 minutes, or at least the presentation could be a maximum of 10 minutes. But I remember the night beforehand and like yesterday and the day before, I spent like hours preparing my presentation, you know, writing out my speech so that I knew, and timing myself, so I knew this is what I'm going to say, here's how I'm going to say it, this is the time I'm going to take. And I had it all planned out. I had the 10 minutes set in my mind. I practiced it just before I went up as well. But for some reason, the moment I started speaking, I had my cue cards in front of me and everything to read off of, all my bullet points. The moment I started speaking, all of that straight out the window, and I just started just rambling on about the most random stuff. And I see Bongo Cat Soldier joined to help me with the puzzle. I think I'll definitely need it because of how slowly I'm doing this. What am I doing? I'm still trying to figure out how to allow the bot stuff first for the website links. Let's see. How do I stop link protection? Lord, if you want to try and post that link again, you should be able to now, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully you don't get timed out a second time. I promise it should be safe now, I think. No promises. There we go. Let me quickly see. I'll try and pull that up here on screen. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that the time zones, they aren't all straight. They do this curve thing. Like, check here. The UTC time zone, it comes down here, and then Iceland for some reason it just gets thrown into UTC 0. That's interesting. Huh. I actually never knew that. So in theory, people could be like right above and below each other, but be in 2 different time zones. And yeah, then that does make sense though. That UTC +1, then it would be 5:30 p.m. Huh. I'm so glad that this exists though. That you know, UTC and GMT are a thing. Because it makes time zones so much easier to say, for example, where you are. Like if you said that you're in UTC +1 and somebody says that they're in UTC +9, you know that's an 8-hour difference. And you know that because it's numbers, 1 and 9, it's a difference of 8. They're supposed to be straight, but stuff like border changes. That makes sense. That does indeed make sense. But yeah, like I was saying, UTC and GMT, it makes so much sense. And then you get the Americans, where their time zones are like, oh, I'm EST, I'm PST, I'm CST, and all that stuff. And I mean, I suppose if you're American, you know that, but the amount, like, actually in my browser, I have a pinned tab at all times that's just time zones, so that I can always check. When somebody says, oh, I woke up and it's at 7 p.m. I have to go, okay, well, 7 p.m. what? PST, CST, and then I have to look, what is that in my time? And always convert it. It's a mission. But, you know, that's the American way, I suppose. Doing it however they want. But let's get back to this puzzle, though. As always, start out with all the outer pieces. But yeah, so in that presentation that I had, like I said, the moment I started speaking, my planned script, out the window. I just started rambling on. I mean, I wasn't rambling on. It was actual speaking that was related to my content, but it was just, it felt like all those hours of panicking and preparation and worrying about what to say was time wasted, essentially. But I think it's mainly also because, I mean, I've been working on this project for the greater part of the year. It was like 6-7 months or so. So I feel like it'd be pretty bad if I wouldn't be able to pull up 10 minutes of conversation for it. Let's see. But it was interesting though, or something was funny, what I was thinking of the other night was, imagine, what if, because also they want to, it was all online, it was a presentation done via Microsoft Teams, because obviously COVID complications, we can't really, not everybody can meet and have the presentations done in person. So I had to like share my screen and stuff like that for my presentation. And they also wanted to see your face and have a camera on, so they could assess things like your body language, if you keep eye contact, you know, and stuff like that, which would normally be tested on in person. But what happened was, in my head I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if for some reason I decided instead of using my actual face, use my like VTuber avatar to stream or to present. But obviously I didn't, because, you know, I don't want to fail or whatever. But are we doing puzzles? Yes, we are, Val. We're doing puzzles. Some comfy jigsaw puzzles. But yeah, so in my head I thought, what if I were to use my VTuber avatar for my presentation? This very official university presentation. But obviously I thought, no, let me not do that. But when I got up, or I say got up, when I joined the meeting and they said, okay, can you please turn your face cam on so we can see you? I was like, okay, cool. The moment I clicked, you know, to activate my face cam, for some reason my internet just crashed. And I thought to myself, is this a sign that I should be using my VTuber avatar or something? But yeah, thankfully though, I just had to like unplug and replug in my Wi-Fi adapter, and then that fixed the solution. But as an excuse, I thought I said to my supervisors, it seems as though there's a bit of an issue. Maybe it's would be okay if I do the presentation without a face cam and do it just voice only. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, it's fine, as long as you know, have it sorted out for the end of year final presentation. And I was like, yes, it's great. I don't have to worry about eye contact or you know, body language and stuff like that. It's one less thing to worry about. I can sit around on my ass and just relax. Yeah, it was a sign. Thankfully though, I didn't have to resort to any drastic measures. I felt bad as well because, again, I was expecting that I would have to show my face, so I wore a button-up shirt for, you know, for aesthetics, to make it look like I'm formal and stuff like that, despite obviously wearing like tracksuit pants and just like socks and slippers for my under part. But they couldn't see that, so it's fine. They wouldn't have to know, you know, business up top and party down bottom. But yeah, thankfully though, that was all for nothing. I put on a dress shirt and got all fancy. I should have presented as Bongo Cat. Yeah, I should have. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I would have gotten extra marks for it. But I highly doubt that. It would have been an interesting experiment though. But the one interesting thing that they said to me afterwards was, party all the way, yeah. Bongo Cat would have been cute. I mean, who knows? Maybe they would have been into a Bongo Cat. I could have also plugged my stream to them as well. At the end of it, I could have said, and you know, if you want to keep up with my progress, you can follow my Twitch streams as well. Just saying. Could have gotten 2 extra viewers. But yeah, an interesting thing is that they gave me feedback at the end of my presentation, and the internal examiner, so not my supervisor, they said, you know, despite not being able to see you, not seeing your face, I could hear through your voice how enthusiastic you are about this topic and how much you enjoy doing this work. And I thought to myself, listen, lady, this is the most boring shit I've ever had to deal with. It's not really if it sounded like I was enthusiastic, that is all a lie. And yeah, plugging myself at school, pretty dangerous. I agree. I don't know how I would live with myself if people at school or university knew what I get up to. And you're glad to hear my presentation went well? Thank you, never gonna give you up. It did go a lot better than I expected. And yeah, I was gonna say that my streaming skills came in handy. Like, maybe the whole reason why I was able to speak so confidently and stuff like that was because of, you know, all this time speaking, you know, for hours on end at nights and stuff like that. I'm naturally gifted at voice acting? I would not say that. It's pretty much just an affront, I would say. I'm just glad though that they didn't... It felt weird as well though that... I mean, this isn't exactly the most fanciest mic. It's a relatively cheap mic that I bought because I didn't feel like streaming using my... I still have it on my ground here. On my shitty little... what is it? SingStar mic that I've been using the first 2 weeks. And need an extra help with the puzzle. I mean, if you want to, never gonna give you up. The link is there that you can join if you want to. It's only optional though. I could be a voice actor. I have the voice for it. I mean, who knows? Maybe. I always, whenever I think of voice actors, I know obviously there are English dub voice actors, but in my head, I always compare to Japanese voice actors because I know Japanese voice actors are like on a whole nother level. I don't mean to shit on English voice actors, but it's just there is a definite skill gap, I'd say, when you go look at English dubs versus Japanese dubs. Japanese voice actors are actually bad though. Oh, I suppose that is I think that is a valid point because everybody that says that, you know, they're perfect, it's mainly because it's in a foreign language, so you don't identify the mistake. Yeah, exactly, Val, you just said it there. We don't speak the language, so we don't recognize that their tones are off. Exactly. That's why, like, I think it's also the same, I think it would be the reverse, right? Where Japanese people probably hear English people speak, and they're like, oh, so, look at that brilliant English. And yeah, Enjoy also said it. It's because we don't understand it. We don't understand how cringe some of the Japanese lines are. Which is actually, you know, funny you mentioned that, Val, as, oh goodness, and Ibero making me do 10 squats, so I guess it's a good thing I have a couple of you guys here to do the puzzle, so I can do my squats without having to worry. And yes, that's why there's a debate over King of the Hill, Ian versus JP. Oh! I've actually never heard the Ian dub, but it would be interesting to compare them. And let's see, Kind. I think part of it is actually in how each country treats voice acting as a whole. Japan is taken much more seriously. Oh yeah, I mean there's literal like schools and there's a lot of competition in Japan, right? For voice acting. And yeah, the characters are basically linked to actors. Yeah, exactly. Like in Japan there's, I mean recently I've started watching, I got recommended on YouTube, videos of, I don't know what they're called, but they're like live event shows of Japanese voice actors from a show. And, you know, they'll do silly things like, oh, what if we, you know, voice acted each other's lines and stuff like that? Or what if the scene played out differently and stuff like that? And you never see that in, you know, over on the Western side of voice acting and stuff like that. What is that, okay? Whereas, like, you look at any big animated production here, and it's basically all voice. Yeah, I was gonna say, Kane, like, what is that guy? There's like 5, or maybe like, I can name like 5 Western voice actors. I mean, it's mainly for games, but what are they called? The guy that voices Nathan Drake. Him and like that other guy. Those two are like everywhere. In games at least. So like they have like a domination over everything. And, well, imagine Japanese people. Japanese hand kill. Oh goodness. Alright, I have to get back to my squats. I forgot. Western dubs used to do voice actors. Big sad Hollywood. Oh yeah, it's always Hollywood's fault. Hollywood is the source of, you know, all not, I don't want to say corruption, but everything going bad, I suppose. And yeah, I think it is, like Endo said, it's just that people are so adamant that if you watch it if you watch it dubbed, you know, dubbed over in English, that it's impure. How dare you disrespect the Japanese and not listen to the work and effort they put into it, and stuff like that. But I was gonna say though, Val, coming back to the whole thing, in that, you know, because we don't speak the language, we don't really notice the mistakes and stuff like that. I was gonna say, you came by the other day, I think it was on Sunday or something, and you pointed out that I had 100 followers, which it actually made me panic a bit, because I realized, oh shit, I should probably plan something, right? Like a lot of people, they normally do big streams or like celebration things for 100 followers. Oh my goodness, yeah. And that's my last of the 10 squats. But like, you pointed out that I had 100 followers, and I thought, shit, I should probably start planning something. And you know, the default is that everybody does like a karaoke stream, right? So I've unironically started like making a list of songs that I can plan on singing if I ever plan on doing a karaoke stream. And they are almost all Japanese songs, purely for the fact that if I fuck it up, which I inevitably will, nobody, or at least very few people, will notice because it's Japanese. So maybe I can get by and they won't notice it. And oh, Nolan North, that's the one that's famous. Thank you, Ibero. And sometimes the Ian dub is better, like Wolf Rain and Space Dandy. Oh! And I see Never Gonna Give You Up and Ibero both bring it up that some of the older anime have very funny dubs, like ghost stories. Oh boy, yeah. That's definitely... you know, I think it's at a point where the dub of Ghost Stories is honestly, I don't want to say better, but the dub kind of made that show, right? 10-hour Rick Astley endurance character. Oh my goodness. Please, no. And hey, there we go. We completed the puzzle. I think I must have done like 5% of this puzzle. I think it's you guys that did most of the puzzle. But please don't throw out any like crazy ideas like that, Weasel. Also, yeah, welcome, Weasel. Didn't greet you yet. Hey, there we go. The waterfront at Tobermory, Scotland. Scotland forever! Let's see, what other pictures are there? Yeah, next puzzle. I was actually going to say, what I might do in the future is, if I do another jigsaw puzzle stream, I should probably, what I can do is I can start scouring around for other images, because these are all like the daily jigsaw puzzles, so it's ones that they, I suppose, recommend or something like that. But you can actually upload your own images and do jigsaw puzzles of those. So in the future, I might need to go and do some scouring to find some nice pictures that we can make jigsaw puzzles out of. Could you do one with more pieces? Oh, we can do that. Oh, wait, let me close this out. Jeez. Oh, wait, no. Whoops. Can I edit this before we start? Modify. Yeah, there we go. How do I go back? Oh, no. It seems as though I have made an oopsie. So let me just quickly switch over to this screen while I fix the boo-boo. And yeah, I think increasing the number of puzzles is definitely something I'll do now. And yes, you can upload your own pictures as puzzles. Anime image puzzles sound great. Yes, but like I said, I have to be very careful what specifically I use for those images. And you'll be lucky because you got to get ready for class tonight. Enjoy your life, Raven, and good luck and have fun in those classes. Let's see. Thanks for stopping by though, Val. It's always a pleasure to see you. Let's see, how can I edit this? I was thinking as well, if we ever want to go super big boy mode, imagine this. A jigsaw puzzle, right? But, Also, obviously, you have a bunch of pieces, like maybe like 500 or something, right? But pure white. Every single piece, white. No shades, no gradients, nothing. A pure white puzzle. 500, well, yeah, like 500 pieces. Imagine. Maybe in the future, maybe that's what I'll do. Or one of the things I can do if I have a big like celebration stream of sorts. It may end up turning into an endurance stream as well, depending on how things go. Let's see though. Let me get up. This is one. Let's see if I can get this to work. Cute app. Thank you, Tane, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. You guys want? Ooh. Okay. How big do you want to go? Do you want to go 266? We can range from 6 pieces all the way up to 1,036 pieces. I think a classy 180 might go big or go home. I would like to go home at some point in time, as I'm sure many of you would like to. So at least in the high hundreds, 500 plus. Okay, fine. There's a 450 piece puzzle. How about that? Oh my goodness. That just looks so much more scary compared to the previous one. But alright. 450 puzzles it is. Oh, 450 puzzles. God, imagine. 450 pieces to the puzzle. Let's see. I'll post the link in just a second. Copy this. Let's see. Across here. That is not the link. Just give me a second. I shall update this. There we go. And I also post it in chat in case you want to be lazy and just click on the link as opposed to typing it out. But this is the image. It's a nice, I think, in Greece. Yeah, you see, this is why I said 500 pieces is too much. I said 100 is going to be good enough. But no, we want 500 pieces. We're big boys. So all of you who said you wanted 500 pieces, you better get in here and help me do this. Because I would like to go home and eat at some point. Oh my goodness. Here's what I'll do though. I'll help us out by, wait, what? Doing this. Displaying only the edge pieces. Can I do that? Oh, goodness. Oh, Woozle. You little weasel, you. Coming in, suggesting we do a 500 piece puzzle and then just piecing out like that. That darn weasel. Oh, goodness. And welcome, Lika. You haven't touched a puzzle since you've been like 13. Well, this would be a perfect time then to come and enjoy. Because I think we're definitely going to need the help with this 500 piece puzzle. Obviously, no pressure though. Where do you even start? Exactly. The corners and the edges. But yeah, it's fun though. Thank you, Weasel. Thank you for dropping this bomb on us. But thank you for stopping by though. And you just woke up, Lika? Oh, morning. Or I suppose morning. Or possibly, if your sleep schedule is just ruined, good evening. Depending on where you are and what your time is. Oh, goodness. But that's actually an interesting thing though, Lika. I haven't touched a puzzle in ages. It's only recently that I suddenly had this desire to do a puzzle. Just got up is the correct way to put it, actually. I see. This all looks promising. Spike, yeah, this... Here's the thing. I just did a puzzle previously. And also, good evening, Spike. Thanks for joining by. And it was about, I think, 30 pieces, 40 pieces maybe. We were all having a great time. A fun time. Talking, bantering, talking about subs versus dubs, having a civil conversation about that. And then in the next puzzle, Woozle, who has now left, said, "Oh no, I want a 500 piece puzzle. We're men. We should do big puzzles for big people." And I said, "Okay, fine." And then we're stuck with this now. Here I thought it'd be a nice, relaxing, small stream, and then we're now stuck in puzzle hell. Good evening. Glad to hear it's been civil. Yeah, it was, you know, for a sub versus dub conversation, it was surprisingly civil. So, I mean, you know how some people get when it comes to subs versus dubs. And Shannon, you're doing good already. I mean, honestly, I think it's mainly everybody else that's joined in the puzzle. I think I put maybe like 1 or 2 pieces together, all in all. To be honest, you like a bigger puzzle, you need a challenge in life. I suppose that is true. Like I was saying to Lika now, who said they haven't touched a puzzle in ages. I also, before this year, like, you know, I last built a puzzle when I was maybe a baby or something. Well, not maybe a baby, but a child. But recently, I think last month, I went to visit home. And I saw on the table at my house, like on the big dining table, there was a big puzzle of dinosaurs and stuff like that. I thought, oh, but who's building a puzzle? We live in 2021. We have Netflix, we've got YouTube, we've got all these different things, and you're deciding to build a puzzle? Well, what's going on here? And it turns out it was my mom, and my mom was like, oh no, I'm just, you know, I found it relaxing. I just want to build a puzzle at night. I thought, okay, fine, sure, yeah, whatever. And then one night she said, oh no, why don't you join me and help out? You know? Catch up on like some stuff that's been happening at university, and you can speak about stuff. And I thought, oh, okay, you know what? Sure, Mom, I'll help you out. I'll build some puzzles with you and chat about life. And like Kine said, that's like, I think the couple hours my mom and I spent building a puzzle, the most relaxing, serene hours I've had in ages. Maybe it's also because, you know, it was my mom, but I don't know, just something about building a puzzle. It's just so relaxing. And cute bongo mom gaming. Yeah, indeed. It was a nice bonding moment. This music with the speech is an anime moment. In case you're wondering, by the way, if any of you are curious, it's literally just a Final Fantasy playlist. I think. Oh, I know. Wait, this song is Fisherman's Horizon as well. Oh, Fisherman's Horizon, a great song from Final Fantasy VIII. I will never not recommend Final Fantasy music as some nice background noise to listen to. Any like video game background music and as well. I suppose that is like the whole point of it, right? It's supposed to be background music. You have it on, you know, in the background. Let's see. But man, Final Fantasy VIII specifically. Oh, the best is, what is it? Balam Garden. Ooh. That is peak comfiness in terms of game soundtracks. But also, like, yeah, the other thing about puzzles is, I mean, obviously, right now we're looking at this and we're like, oh, how are we ever going to do this? It's such a daunting task. But one of the nice things as well is I suppose, watching it come together, I suppose, as a way to put it. You know, as we get piece by piece put together, and then, you know, things start speeding up, you realize, oh wait, I remember seeing that piece, you know, like 5 minutes ago. I know where that goes. And then you're slotting it into place, and then I think the clicks as well in this browser version make it extra satisfying, hearing that click as you place the pieces together. So good. Let's see. I should actually try and help out because I'm just rambling on instead of actually putting pieces anywhere. Let's see. I don't know how you guys are doing this so well. It sounds so sick. Yeah, sounds great. It's sound effects and sound, or just like sound in general. It's such an overlooked thing in life in general. Let's see. Like, speaking of sound as well, just a thing I won't say I've gotten interested in, but a thing I've taken note of recently is singing. I'm not saying that I'm a singer. My goodness, I am not. But there's another VTuber called Professor Blue. About, I think, a week ago. Actually, yeah, a week ago to the day. We did a thing where we collabed on his channel, and he sort of did some singing practices with us. It was myself, Elliot Ambers, and Kaji Oniyama. He sort of taught us the ropes of, like, it sounds weird, but he taught us how to breathe properly, at least in the singing sense. And he tried to teach us how to sing Ave Verum Corpus. It was like a choir song. And it was really fun, actually. Damn, you love singing, but you're just not very good at it. Samesies, Lord. Samesies. But I think something that Professor Bloom said that really stuck with me is that what's more important is just singing. Not about singing well. Just singing is more than enough. I just wish, though, that I had the facilities to do it, because I don't think my roommates or my neighbors would be too fond of me just belting my lungs out in the middle of the night. The professor is wise. Indeed. That is why they call him the professor, I suppose. But yeah, like, speaking of my, I suppose, quote-unquote facilities, it's definitely not the best suited for, shouting out. Despite, it's weird. Outside my apartment is literal construction. It's interesting because, I say interesting, it's funny because there is a literal crane outside of I can literally look outside it right now. I'm staring at it right now. There's a crane outside my window. And I don't mean the bird crane, I mean a construction crane. Which is just crazy to think about. Yeah, but you don't have a problem with my singing? Like your family doesn't like it? Oh, I see, Lord. That's definitely the worst part. You know, if only we could sing with reckless abandon and have nobody judge us, but alas, we always have to be conscious about our surroundings. I say, and yet the construction workers outside my window don't care. They just make a noise all day long while they work. I will say, though, the construction work outside my apartment is it's not that bad. It's actually, it might sound weird, but I much prefer the construction work going on outside my window than the destruction work that was going on earlier this year. Because I think they're building like some more apartments or some office spaces across from me. Which, cool, whatever. But the thing is, there used to be some like restaurants there before. Obviously, they had to be destroyed to make space for the new construction. And that destruction of those restaurants was the most loudest, the most disturbing thing I have ever had to experience. Waking up at like 7 o'clock in the morning because your bed is shaking from the slight tremors caused by walls collapsing and things like that. Oh my goodness. That was definitely an interesting time, to say the least. And let's see, I think I've yet to put a single piece together. Let's see. Maybe I should actually shut up and try and look for pieces. Have we got all of the quarter pieces already? Oh no, there's some on the right side. Oh, it just hurts looking at all of these pieces. I guess maybe what I can do is maybe I can just group similar colored pieces together. I can't go through with a fine-tooth comb to get them exactly right, but this is the best that I can do. I feel like the 8-year-old kid that's just like, I'm helping, guys. I'm doing stuff. Yay! Because I know, actually, I can hover over here and show. Looks like there's a big, what is that? Pink bush thing in the middle of the screen. So there's that. So any flowery pieces, I guess I'll put those together. Let's see. There we go. Where are the rest of those right side pieces though? I feel like I hardly see any of them. I'm sure they will reveal themselves sooner or later. Hopefully. Let's see. What is this? Oh, I see. At least there's a gradient to the sunset. We're missing some corner pieces. We are. What happened to them? I'm scared to press this button because I know if this... I don't want to rearrange the loose pieces because that'll probably screw up everybody's things. But I'm sure they will hopefully reveal themselves. They might be hiding somewhere. Let's see. But we're surprisingly making progress. If only Woozle was here to see how much we were conquering his challenge of a 500-piece puzzle. Oh my goodness. Lots of progress. Yeah. A lot of that progress being done by you guys in chat, not me. Oh goodness. I don't know what I would be doing without you guys. You'd probably only have 2 pieces together. More than me, I think, so far. Let's see. But yeah, it's interesting though, seeing, like, I think Val, who said that she's lurking now, you know, saying that she has classes to prepare for and stuff like that. I find it weird that a lot of the, I suppose, the northern hemisphere stuff, like America and I think Europe as well, their schools are starting to open up again now. Which, I mean, to me it sounds weird because it's, for us down here, it's already like halfway through the 2nd semester, and people are starting their classes now. It's like it's just weird. And Kane, you'd say we could even handle a 1,000 piecer? I'm telling you, one day, 1,000 pieces, pure white image, no and like enabling the piece rotation as well. One day we're gonna do it, maybe in the future, when we have lots of people to help us. It would have taken you 10 minutes to figure out just to fill the walls. And yes, Lika, exactly, right? You're surprised that like, honestly, I'm amazed that people find this surprising. For us down here, I don't want to say it makes sense, but it's just weird that in America, in the northern hemisphere, semesters and stuff start in like September and March or whatever, right? For us here, it always made sense to me because, Europe as well. So I don't know what it is about the northern hemisphere then, but like down here, because I live in South Africa, and for us, it's always made sense to me that our school years start at the start of the year, because we would have, you know, New Year's in obviously January, and then schools would start up like, I think either end of January or early February, and then, you know, you would have your June-July break, so that's half a year, and then you'd have your like a month break or something, and then our 2nd semester would go from about August to December, or like early December, late November. And then you'd have a nice long holidays to enjoy Christmas, New Year's, and all that stuff. So it made sense, you know, having your academic year sync up with your year, for lack of a better word. And can I Afrikaans? Oh boy, I'm glad that I hope that there's no actual Afrikaans people or I suppose Dutch people as well. But goodness, I have to remember something to say now. Ja, ek kan 'n bietjie Afrikaans praat, maar my taal is nie goed nie en ek ken nie baie woorde nie. Which I think if I roughly translate that is, yes, I can speak a bit of Afrikaans, but my grammar is not very good and I don't know a lot of words. I was actually going to say, Lika, you mentioned the other day not being able to roll your R's, but for me at least, again, because it's Afrikaans, that is all the R's are rolled there. So I know I've learned how to roll my R's. And I'm pretty sure I've said this before in a previous stream. Can I Dutch? I mean, here's the thing. People joke about it, but because, I mean, you know, the Dutch colonized us, woohoo! But I think they say that Afrikaans is essentially what the, how do I put this nicely? What Dutch housewives speak to each other in when they gossip. So, you know, it's like not very Afrikaans is basically very, very slangy, gossipy Dutch. But there is a lot of overlap though in the words. But I remember like the learning how to roll your R's and stuff like that. I think that's, like I said, I brought this up in a stream before, but there was a Coca-Cola commercial when I was in, I think, primary school. Must have been grade 2. So when I was 7 years old or something. And the whole premise of the commercial was, you know, you take a sip of Coca-Cola and it's so cold and refreshing that you just want to shiver, you know, it's like, brr, it's cold. But obviously, because we can roll our R's, they don't just go brr, they go brrrr. And I don't know why it made me laugh when I heard that. And I saw that commercial for the first time. I just started trying to mimic it. And I just started going brrrr, like for no apparent reasons. And that's how I effectively learned how to roll my R's. And you understand a bit Dutch, but you can't speak it. It feels like weird German. I suppose, yeah, I actually knew a German friend, or I know some German friends that also speak German, and you can definitely hear sort of similarities between the languages and some of the words. And as for the semester, you think EUNA, it's built this way so that the vacation is in the summer, so people can go to the beach and stuff, and you suppose in warmer places it doesn't matter. I think somebody else mentioned another reason for the whole, that split, is that it could also be, you know, an age-old relic from when semesters used to be based around harvest seasons. So, you know, harvest, the summer harvest or the winter harvest and stuff like that, which also makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, it's just that it always seemed weird to me. Especially because, again, being in the southern hemisphere, everything is flipped. So, like I think it's about to become, it's about to become summer here, because it's September now, whereas it's about to become, I think, autumn or winter up in the northern hemisphere. And what's the stream BGM? Oh, the stream BGM, Ibro, it's literally just Final Fantasy music. It's like a 9-hour Final Fantasy music playlist. And yes, you have 6 weeks in the summer, July. Yeah, so it's similar to our June, July, like mid-year holidays. But yeah, the whole semester thing it's just weird to me, because people would say, like down here we would say our 2 breaks are the June, July holidays and the Christmas holidays. But then, because also in my mind, December holidays is summer because it's the summer season in December here. So when I hear people say they refer to things as the winter or summer break, it's always so confusing, because winter break is when it's summer here for us, and their summer break is the middle of the year when it's cold. It like racks my brain out. I'm like, wait. It's like the whole time zone conversation all over again. You know, people talk about, oh, it's 7 p.m. CST here, and I go, okay, hang on, let me get up my dictionary to convert all of this. And it's crazy to think about. Yeah, it is. It's again, it's just, I suppose we get so used to what is colloquially used. Having like everything being, I don't want to say wrong, but just the opposite. Let's see. I suppose though, like it makes sense. So it's the most of like the first world stuff is in the northern hemisphere, so like everything goes off of them. Like, I mean, I know like Thanksgiving, right? You have Thanksgiving, and then there's, what is it? When all the discounts happen for like technology and stuff. Black Friday. Black Friday is an American thing, right? Because it's for Thanksgiving, I think, at least. And obviously I had never heard about Black Friday up until recently, or I say recently, a couple of years ago, because we never celebrated Black Friday, or we never had like Black Friday deals or stuff like that down here. But I think starting about 4 or 5 years ago or so, we started having Black Friday deals and sales and stuff like that. Even though, you know, we have no Thanksgiving, we have none of that stuff, but, you know, we're here to celebrate the sales at least. Yeah, and the colonizers were from the northern hemisphere. Exactly, yeah. So maybe that makes sense. You still get surprised every time Thanksgiving comes around. Yeah, especially because I know the Canadian Thanksgiving is also, there's American Thanksgiving, and then there's also Canadian Thanksgiving, which are on 2 separate dates. You know neither. Lika is never thankful. Doesn't know Thanksgiving days. To be fair though, I think Thanksgiving is one of those weird holidays where it's not like an actual date, like a set in stone date, right? It's on like the first or like the second Friday of this month or whatever. And you only moved there 2 years ago, and oh, that sucks to hear that. Yeah, COVID started immediately after, so you didn't have like time to properly enjoy, you know, all the new experiences and stuff like that. I'm sorry to hear that, Lika. But yeah, obviously then don't stress out too much about not knowing those dates. What is the story behind Thanksgiving anyway? From what I understand, isn't that also like the date that I want to say that America was colonized, or like that Christopher Columbus came by or something like that. All I know is something about like the Native Americans and stuff like that. Again, I'm not from America. I don't know, so don't ask me. Thanksgiving doesn't exist here. We save the turkey for Christmas. Oh, that's smart, Spike. Have a big fat turkey on Christmas dinner. Colonizers eating turkeys or something, dabbing on natives. Yeah, something about the natives. And yeah, so I know that it is quite controversial because it's, you know, about the whole, like, you're celebrating taking land from the natives or something like that. I think that's why it's controversial. Again, I'm no history boffin, and I'm obviously not like an American, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, you think it's something about the colonizing of North America. Ah, it might be, yeah. It's weird though that it's to call it Thanksgiving. In Eastern Europe, we do all the Christmas traditions on New Year's. Oh, wow, that must be quite the packed day. I think it's kind of thank you then for the land. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's interesting though. I mean, Christmas and New Year's, it's only a week apart. To condense all of that into one day. Whew. Like, again, that's why I think it's so nice to have down here, like the school academic year ends well before Christmas time starts. So everybody's on holiday for like that entire period from like start of Christmas time, like the start of the festive season, till about like after New Year's celebrations end. So it's like perfect. You know, people always have that entire like month open for celebrating Christmas and New Year's Eve with their family and stuff like that. Yeah, well, in the USSR, communism cancelled religion, so Christmas being a religious... Ah, I see. That makes sense then, Lika. That explains then why the Christmas gets shifted over to the New Year's Day. The 7th of January Christmas. Ah. Ever since it just became New Year's, kind of putting up the tree and having meals. Ah, I see. I mean, like I said, it's all within a week's like time period, so it's, you know, it's all in one thing. And also, thank you, Terry Capoya, for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, like that's the one thing I always have fond memories of when I was younger. The big family gatherings, because again, it was so nice that Christmas, New Year's Eve, it's all like within a week, and it's normally like the holiday seasons, like everybody's off from school and everything, so the entire family will be able to keep that week open, so that they're all able to come by and like have this big family like gatherings and stuff like that. It's great times. Now to compensate, Russia has two New Years. Oh, interesting. Well, the second one is TV only. The 7th isn't celebrated by schools and workplaces. It's just mentions. Ah, I see. It's interesting. Don't confuse the foreigners. I'm gonna go around spreading false information. Did you guys hear about Russia? 2 New Years! So then what you can do is you can, you know, go to Australia, have New Year's there, fly over to Russia, you know, wait for the time zones to come by, have their first New Year's, then fly over to America, get a 3rd New Year's when the time zone rolls by, then go back to Russia for their 2nd New Year's and get your 4th New Year day in a row. All thanks to some time zone manipulations. Let's see though. New Year's all the way around, yeah. You do like the Superman thing where you just, if you fly fast enough backward, like opposing the Earth's rotation, you like rewind time or whatever. If only though. Man, that's too big brain. Gotta get the most out of your festivities, I suppose. Actually, New Year's in Russia does do this where they celebrate each time zone. Oh, that's interesting. On TV only though. I see. Trust me, no amount of New Year's can compensate for living in Russia. Oh, jeez. Cruise and crowns. Oh, gosh. Wait, how fast would you have to fly to go back in time? You would have to... Well, firstly, it's not possible. But secondly, I think it's something about like you have to go like faster than the speed of light or whatever, right? I think. It's called like a time dilation. Or as Never Gonna Give You Up says, about, you know, 88 miles per hour should do the trick. Oh, right, that's the Back to the Future reference. Shit. I can't believe I didn't pull that out. Let me quickly see though. As much as I appreciate that, though, never gonna give you up. For everybody here that is sane and uses the metric system, 88 miles per hour is 141 kilometers per hour. At least you don't overpay for cheese and salmon roe. Oh, that is a plus side, I mean. How fast would you have to go to fly back in time? Oh, I see. In terms of time zones, well... oh my goodness. The time zones are about what? There's 12 different... Ooh? There's 24 different time zones, so... You'd have to fly over... Technically speaking... Oh, wait, hang on. Are we back? I think we're back. Oh, it looks like we're back. I've got a green bar in OBS. Imperial gang too strong. Yeah, who knew? Putin not only is the leader of Russia, but he is also a strong advocate for the imperial system. And he smites down anybody who impeaches the name of Russia and the imperial system. And let's see, Lika, you have to go anyway. You've been procrastinating. You'll leave the stream until look there. Ah, well, enjoy your look there, Lika. And hopefully you're able to get whatever work you need to do done. I know procrastinating is definitely a big issue that I also have. So hopefully I can... Maybe at least the stream is relaxing enough that it helps you work on whatever it is that you need to get through. And thank you everybody for the welcome back. The flat earthers, they know. You'll be back, don't know if you'll be up, but maybe the puzzle will be done. I hope that the puzzle will be done. I would like to eat at some time soon. But thank you for stopping by though, Lika. And it's always great to have you by. Let's see. Wait, is this still the Final Fantasy playlist? This sounds like a Dragon Quest song. Oh no, wait, this is still Final Fantasy. Just that it sounds similar. Which one is this? 58, 59. Look at the timestamp. Oh, it's the opening theme for Final Fantasy. There we go. Yeah, see, I also thought the same thing when I heard it. I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. Sorry for making the Imperial gang cancel you. It's fine. You know, like I suppose what's the word? I unlocked the ability to post links. So technically speaking, like nothing is ban worthy. Maybe the one thing I should ban is Imperial units. If I see somebody type a foot, they get a ban. If they type miles per hour, they get a ban. If I see inches, they get a ban. We do not support the Imperial system here. We are metric chads. You will type in meters. You will type in liters. You will convert everything by fractions of 100. Because that is the way it is meant to be. 100 centimeters converts to 1 meter, because that makes sense. Get out of here with your 12 inches to 1 foot. The speech of the BGM. Yeah, the Dragon Quest is actually the main plotline is the Imperials versus the metrics. That's why I got inspired to do that. Ooh, Ibro is riding the line there a bit there. I see that 88 miles per hour. Full support to the Shana party. If only we could all use metric systems. I still remember, it was very interesting. It's I suppose a small anecdote. We had an exam one day in, I think, 3rd year, where it was, if I remember correctly, fluid dynamics. And one of the questions was the last question of the paper. It was something to do with figuring out, I think, the pump, like what type of pump is required for, this network of pipes. And, it's at different elevations, this amount of water needs to be pumped at this speed, and stuff like that. And it's something we at the time, we all knew. We've done practice questions before. It was fine. Except one issue. All of the pipe lengths were in feet. And literally, I think every single person in that test, not a single person got that question right because nobody knew the conversion for feet to meters. And then when we asked us, the lecturer afterwards, like, why were the metric or why were the imperial units there? And they're like, oh no, because the American standards they still use imperial units. Like, you know, they talk about quarter-inch fittings, 1/8 inch fittings and stuff like that. And we were just like, cool, thanks for letting us know. And Lord, you think 1 foot is about 31 centimeters? That is, if I remember correctly, that is roughly correct, because it is 3 feet, or I think 1 meter, which is 100 centimeters, equates to roughly 3.3-ish feet. So that makes sense then that if 1 foot is 31 centimeters, 3 feet would be about 93-ish centimeters, which is about a meter. So add a little bit more on, and then, yeah, you would have a meter. And thank you, Never Gonna Give You Up, for that clip. I assume that's of the metric versus imperial system. We should get that viral so that people can stop using imperial system. There's one thing I can have go viral, it would be that. If I can make a difference in the world, it would be everybody to stop using the imperial system. Let's see. It just makes sense though. I mean, come on. What else is there? I can't believe it, but I don't think I've faced a single piece yet. We think the imperial system sucks. Because it does. In contrast, the metric system rocks. I realize as well now, earlier on I said that I would try and help out by placing all of the flowery pieces, so like the stuff that had the pink flowers, I would place them into the center to group them together. But I just realized I've just well, not really fucked us over, but I've just made a mess in the center of the puzzle, so I apologize. Let me move all of these out to the side, make some space. An unassuming jigsaw stream with a worldwide impact. Yeah, it's the 500 pieces, Spike. It's getting to me. A man can only hold so much sanity when looking at all these pieces. Like, didn't America fucked up some space-related stuff? Yes! We've heard about, like, we were told this story many times. Somebody wrote all of this stuff in imperial units, and it caused, like, a spacecraft to crash or something like that because things weren't converted properly. Now, whose fault it was, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure even, like, NASA, despite being in America, the standard is still to use metric units. Let's see. To be fair though, the one thing that I still don't get, and I don't think I ever will, is nautical units. Like, what is a knot? Is a knot even like imperial or metric? All I know is that it's like some thing of speed. Oh, you can help with that? Do you actually know about like boating terminology, Lord? Because I am actually curious about that. 1 nautical mile is 1.9 kilometers. Ah, I see. So wait, is like a knot? I suppose that's what a nautical mile is, right? A knot. Is that like an imperial unit, or is it just like a specifically boating unit or something? Like it's not tied down to metric or imperial. Like how a Mach 1, Mach 2 and all stuff. It's just used to relate the speed of sound, I think, right? It's specifically for boating or sailing. 1 knot is 1... okay, so 1 nautical mile is the distance of 1.9 kilometers, and then 1 knot is the speed of 1 knot per hour. I see. So then that begs the question, though. What is... why is 1.9 kilometers 1 nautical mile? Is it used for aircraft as well? I mean, technically speaking, after all, Never Gonna Give You Up, aircraft are boats of the sky. Quite literally. I mean, one of the first things you hear in fluid dynamics is that anything is a fluid. Oh, I don't say anything is a fluid. Air is a fluid as well. So, technically speaking, the aircraft are going through a fluid as well, just like how boats go over water. And Ibro is getting a little bit, has something else in the mind there with the 1 nut per hour. Humans are a fluid. I mean, we're 70%, well, we're 70% water, right? But a lot of that is also blood and stuff, so we are probably more fluid than we are solid. And depending on the person, they might also be quite gaseous as well. And the best fluid is alcohol. Let's see. But yeah, I assume though, like the nautical mile, it must be like have some significance. Like again, like how Mach is speed of sound. I think it is sound, right? Or is it light? That's sound. 338 meters per second, I think. If my engineering days, my second year engineering days, are still fresh in my mind. And stinky, poopy, haha, gas, poopy. Let's see. In case you're wondering, that was just a fart sign I made with my mouth, not an actual fart. Let's see. Ooh, wait a minute. We've actually started putting up some of the floral pieces here. We can maybe start making progress on that at some point. Alexa, play Reverb Pod. I am glad I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have an Alexa, but maybe somebody here has an Alexa. So, hey Alexa, play Reverb Fart. Volume max. And thank you for following Ben Dover 1908888888888888888. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And hi, hello. Disappointed we are here for authentic farts. I apologize, Ibero. Maybe one day I'll have to stock up on some beans, and then maybe I can deliver. Also, I apologize if any of you do actually have an Alexa, and if that did actually set off something of yours. And yeah, Bend Over came just in time for the fart. I suppose I should apologize that you had to see that as the first thing you come by in your stream. People building a massive puzzle and talking about farts. And me possibly setting off your Alexa if you have one. Why the... Well, I suppose if I did set off any Alexas, it's only fair then that, you know, I do the other one. Hey Google, play Reverb Fart. Or is it okay Google? Okay Google, play Reverb Fart. Oh shit, my phone went off. It's playing... My phone is playing Moonlight by XXXTentacion? Why? Wait, no. Wait. Hang on. No! Stop! I wish I could show you this, but maybe I'll tweet it out later. But on my phone, it literally says... Like, you know, on the right side, it says what you say, and it says, it has a recording of me saying, play Reverb Fart, and then Google responds saying, okay, playing, wait, what is this? What is it playing? What did it try and play? Okay, playing Moonlight by XXXTentacion on YouTube. So I apologize then if any of your phones just started playing Moonlight by XXXTentacion. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know, I don't listen to him. Is it Tentacion? Tentacoin? I'm not sure. Let's see. Isn't he dead? Or is that a different rapper? Let's see. Looks like I played Reverb Fart. It's trying to tell you something about the quality of his music. I mean, who knows? Maybe he just sampled like Reverb Farts all throughout his song. What did he die of again? I'm pretty sure he died of Ligma, I think. Could be mistaken though. You might need to fact check me on that. I agree, it was Ligma, I think. I mean, if both I and Kane also say it, then it has to be true, right? We wouldn't lie to you about something like that. I'm pretty sure he contracted it at the local Sorcon convention. Very tragic, very tragic. We probably really shouldn't joke about it. Actually, is he actually dead? Oh, no, he's a... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Is... Oh. Okay, but did he die from... Okay, no, he didn't die from Ligma. Swalcom? Okay, no, he didn't. Well... It's sad to see it, right? It's sad to see that Ligma takes another story from us. It's happened 2 years ago. I could... the grace period has passed by. No, some people didn't like his... Wait, really? Was that the reason why? Was it just because his music was that bad? Holy shit. If you can get killed for having bad music, remind me to never do a karaoke stream then, because whew, I don't wanna get targeted by those same people then. He's dead, but he's definitely in the real death or shitpost category. It was, I almost read that out, Ibero. I almost read that out. Can't fool me that time. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm gonna have to do some squats for bend over. Oh wow, that... I just realized what I said. Doing some squats for bend over probably isn't the best way to phrase that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh my goodness, 8, 9, 10. That's the third set of squats I've had to do just this stream. My goodness, I'm rapidly falling out of breath as we speak. You approve of the squats regime? You know, I don't know why, but when I first set that up, for some reason I decided I wanted to make it 20 squats. Boy, am I glad I chose not to do that, because, whew, that would have been a mistake. Let's see. Oh, I just made a mistake, haven't I? I see Lord Schneelsey is also redeemed to 10 squats now as well. And Ibero, before you go, please don't say, oh goodness, that's another 10 squats. So that's 20 squats now that I have to do. Great, oh great. I'm glad that you're able to donate that or to redeem that just before you left, Ibero. Enjoy your lurk and enjoy hearing me suffer, I suppose. And oh, never mind, that's another 10 squats, so that's now 30 squats that I have to do. Great, 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 great. I should probably quickly set. Oh, okay, let me quickly change these settings. Whoops. Okay. How do I? This is a speedrun to now. Okay, that's a. This is a speedrun to adjust the channel points. Then I assume. Channel points. Manage rewards. Where is it? Do 10 squats. Edit that. Cooldown and limit. Enter number. Put that up to 300 minutes. How many? Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, hang on. So after bend over, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 70 squats. Cool. Well, in that case, I have a challenge. If I do these 70 squats, you all had better get this puzzle done by the time I'm done. Because there is no way I'll be able to do both at once. My hands cannot work at the same time as my legs. As weird as it may sound. Oh goodness. It's a race. Me versus you. 70 squats versus 5. Like what? How many pieces are left? Like 2. How many pieces are left? 100 pieces left? It's on. What do you mean 70 squats not that much? Grants, are you crazy? Alright, let's see. It's a race. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I can try and do both at once. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, the first 10 is done. That's not that bad. I feel like I'm gonna eat those words in a couple minutes. I'm also wearing long pants, so my thighs are sweating. Well, not my thighs, my calves are sweating. Also have my heater on as well, because it's cold in here. Let's see. That's 10. 11. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Okay. The next 10 were a little bit harder than the first 10. There's still 50 more of these. Boy, oh boy. It's not you do them when you wake up. You do 70 squats when you wake up, bend over. I suppose that's part of your name, isn't it? Hey! That's crazy that you do. Do you do 70 squats when you wake up? That many squats? And you heard me, Kane. You heard me. Oh wait, oh dude, actually wait. My tracksuit pants are cool. They're the ones that have like the zips at the bottom by the feet, so I can open them up to let my legs breathe. Oh, this is the greatest invention ever, actually. It's one of those pants. So it's like morphing time now for my pants. Alright, the lower quarter of my pants have been unleashed. And you do 50 push-ups as well. My goodness, bend over. How many is that maybe why you... Is that your routine? You wake up in the morning, you do 70 squats, you do 50 push-ups, and then you bend over 190888888888888 times. Is that your routine? And yeah, it's pants with attitude. Wait, how many was I here? I was at 20. Still 50 more. Oh my goodness. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And you run 5 kilometers. Okay, well, at least thank you for putting it in metric units. Bend over. If you had put it in imperial units, you would have been banned. I'm only joking, of course. Man, 5 kilometers. And this is like all at once. In my head, I'm like, oh, so you do 50 push-ups and then that's it for the day, and then you recover, and then the next day you do a 5 kilometer. No, this is all one go. Oh my goodness. How many was that now? That was 30. Oh, there's still 40 more. Bend over is One Punch Man. Yeah, actually. Nice to meet you, Saitama. 31. Is it weird that 33? These squats are making me want to pee. Like I'm squashing my bladder. Nope, you're not bald. If you're a guy, give it a couple of years. Was it middle-aged baldness or something? Middle-aged baldness comes to everybody. Or at least that's what everybody says, right? 34. Woo! 40. Oh boy. I'm so out of breath. Male pattern baldness, that's what it is. I know that's a... Is it like just something that people are bound to, like... Why is it called pattern baldness? Is it because it's a pattern that all males are bound to go bald? Is that like the pattern? I suppose. I can't think of anything else. Alright, how much is that? 40, right? Ah, 30 more. There are patterns to it? Ah. As in like a pattern in the occurrences. Not like you know, your baldness is in a cool pattern, so you get like a sick hair tattoo in your hair that's left behind. Nothing worse than male pattern baldness. Oh goodness. At least you have your pet fox. Oh, that's so cool, a pet fox. Damn, that's cool. It can be from the sides or it can be from both. Just go full bald. Yeah, you lose your hair in a pattern, think like a jigsaw. Hey, Spike, I see what you did there. So yeah, like you work it works your way from the outsides and then it slowly works its way inwards. Oh wait, so I have to do 30 more, right? Yeah, 30 more push-ups. Oh, push-ups, god no. Squats. So it was on 40, so 41 next. 44. 45. 46. 47. I will say 48. 9. If it is a jigsaw, 50. It's very fitting then that, just like this jigsaw, the part that's left for last is the big bush in the middle. Very similar to male pattern baldness then. The last thing that's left behind is a big bush in the middle. Whether that is a metaphor, you can judge for yourself. Whew, alright, 20 more. Only 20 more squats. Oh boy. Why couldn't you guys redeem something cooler, like drinking water? I'm going to actually take a sip of water right now. Oh, thank you, Edger. I suppose I've already redeemed that by retroactively drinking water. Do 10 push-ups and you'll train to be like me. Maybe, I'll work up to it one day. The bush cane. Imagine drinking 10 liters of water. Ooh. I still have the redeem page up so I can quickly edit that up. Oh, I already... My big brain, I have already set a 5-minute cooldown on that. Ha! Not gonna drown me today. Now, why wasn't I smart enough to set a timer on the squats one? But funny you mentioned that though, bend over like I think it was about a week or two ago. I for some reason started, I wanted to start getting fit, so I downloaded an app on my phone called, let me see if I can find it, Fitbod. And it's a thing that it gives you like personalized workouts that you can do in your own home. Like, say, do 10 squats, then do 10, like squats, then do 10 lunges, and then do 10 sit-ups and stuff like that. It was really cool. Like, I really enjoyed that, like gamifying exercise or gamifying progress in general. But then I realized, oh, you have to have like a subscription for it. It's a subscription-based app. But okay, well that sucks. Let me find, maybe there's another different app that offers a similar service. I found one that's like called Freeletics. I'm like, oh, cool. That's also something similar. That one also has a subscription service. Everyone out there wants to milk you for money for their fitness thing. But I will say that the one thing I do have, which I really should play more, I don't know when last I've touched it, but on my Switch I have Ring Fit Adventure. I should probably boot that up sometime and actually do stuff. In the future. And yeah, you live and you learn. Georgie Bush is in the middle. 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 burgers. The absolute unit routine, yeah. What's it? The dad bod routine. Wait, I still have to do 20 more. I've been talking the whole time. I suppose if we can think of it more as stalling for time, because you guys are not making that much progress I'm seeing there. I'm joking, of course. You guys are doing great in the puzzle. I feel like you guys have done more. You guys have probably done 90% of this puzzle, 99% of this puzzle. I've done 1% of actually helping out. Don't pay for them, go to a gym. That's the thing though. Gyms also ask you for, that's it, membership fees and stuff like that. 10 beers, 10 rambling about politics, 10 steaks. Yeah. That's the American dad bod routine if it's about politics. Alright, 20 more. Wait, so this would be 51 then, right? 51. Slam the mic into the keyboard. Whoops. Dad bod routine. Trust you. Is this coming from experience, Cruz and Crunts? It's not just an American. I see. I suppose it's true. Yeah. It's just the global dad bod, the universal one. Oh, the outdoor gyms. Well, unfortunately, I don't know if there's any outdoor gyms close to me. Oh, wait, actually, there might be one. In a park on the other side of campus, I know there's an outdoor gym. It has like the monkey bars. It has one of those things where you. It's like those walking machines. Oh, I say walking machines. It's like you put your feet are each in like a little swinging machine, and then you can hold the grips, and it's almost like you're skiing or something like that. You know, like you can take strides along there and something like that. I remember a friend of mine, I think in third year, before COVID and everything. A friend of mine was like, "Oh, let's go like to the gym, Shana," and I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And for some reason, on the monkey bars were arched as well. It was like an upside down parabola, or like an arch. I don't know why I went complicated and described a parabola, but it was an arch. And I remember when I was younger, I used to climb monkey bars, horizontal ones, and it was fairly easy. But the moment there was a slight incline, and you had to actually like raise yourself upwards, I couldn't do it. I couldn't lift, like go past the first monkey bar because I was like, wait a minute, I actually have to go up. I can't just like rely on momentum and swing myself forward to the next bar. Oh my goodness. And actually, no joke, an exercise every day except Sunday for 30 minutes. Ah, I see. I'll have to take note of this. Maybe I will stop being lazy for once and actually try and do something. But yeah, let's see. Wait, I have to do like 15 more, I think. Oh. You see, we call this. You guys may think that you're distracting me from to buy yourself time to do the puzzle, but the reality is, I'm just out of breath so badly that I need to catch my breath. That's why I'm stalling. I'm the one stalling myself, not for you. Aha. Oh my goodness, you guys are actually speeding up quite a lot. I have to beat you. By the way, about time traveling with time zones and stuff. Oh, you did a little calculation. Oh yeah, because I remember you asked about like, you know, how fast would you have to go to travel back in time. According to time zones, obviously, not like the Superman rewinding time. It's just, you know, according to time zones. If you get a cheat day, you're gonna eat 5 burgers. Jeez, 5 burgers. To get from UTC 1 to UTC is that -9? -9. So that should be a 10-hour difference, right? On the equator. Oh yeah, because obviously at different latitudes the time zones are a bit funkier. And thank you, Ibero, for helping me out by letting me drink water. Wait. Oh my goodness, you guys are so close actually. Wait. That's 63. 64. 65. 5 more. 66. 67. 68. 69. 69 squats. 70. No! Wait, what? How did you redeem it so soon again, Enjo? Didn't I set a timer on that? I set it to... Oh, I set it to 5 minutes. Has it been 5 minutes? Oh my goodness. Alright, fine. Oh, and you guys are actually so close as well. Will I be able to do the last 10 squats? Or will you be able to finish the puzzle first? Let's come down to this. 10 squats versus the puzzle. We've come so far. Am I gonna give up? Or are you guys gonna beat me as I watch each puzzle piece slot back into place one by one? Holy shit. Oh fuck, you guys are actually gonna beat me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's fucking up? Somebody's dragging the whole puzzle. 6, 7. That's right. Scramble. Scramble. Cause confusion. Cause distraction. 8, 9, 10. It was a valiant attempt, you guys. But unfortunately, my thighs are too powerful. And I was able to out-squat you. Who's gonna be it? Who's gonna be the last one? No. Is the one to complete the puzzle. But sadly, it's too little, too late. 80 squats, done and dusted. As we look over Santorini Island in Greece. Image credit, Iceman Photos at shutterstock.com. Thank you, Iceman Photos. Woo! I'm legitimately tired now, actually. You want to try another one? You can DM me one. Is this something I have to open up on in a separate tab, Kane? But I will say though, it's like about, I think somebody mentioned as well. Oh, you're in Greece. Bend over. I'm sorry for doxing you. I didn't mean to show that your house was right here. But I was gonna say that I think bend over. You said that you were in 8 p.m. for you, right, or something. I saw people were saying. Oh yeah. So Lord, you were saying that. Holy shit! You have to go at a speed of 15,704.95 kilometers. Thank you for using metric. Kilometers per hour to travel along that. It's crazy. That's like Mach 10 or something, if not more. Yeah, it do gotta go fast. And I suppose that makes sense in bend over, since you said it's 8 p.m. here, so Greece does line up with that time zone. Let's see, what else did I miss here? Racing squats versus puzzle. Enjoy. If you want to try another, I will say that, Kane. I think this might be it for today. 1, because I'm hungry, and 2, because my legs are tired, and I'm scared that you guys are gonna redeem more squats. But absolutely DM me your image, and maybe next time around we can do that one. And actually, if anybody here in chat as well, if you have any ideas for other images that we can do in a future jigsaw puzzle, don't be afraid to either message me. I suppose if you want, if people actually use it, whisper me on Twitch if people do that, or send me a DM on Twitter or something, and I'll add it to the stash. Obviously, it has to be something that can be shown on stream. Duh. And yeah, never gonna give up. It only, quote unquote, only took 1 hour. 500 pieces. That's crazy. And yeah, thank you for coming by, bro. I see you said you gotta go. I know it's safe for now. You did DM it to me? Let me have a look. I swear, if it's something stupid, Kane, I'm gonna. Oh, you opened it in this thing. Oh, I'll have a look at that later on. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Mexican fan. I apologize that I think I'm actually about to end soon, and it was a very fun stream, but you gotta go. Thank you for stopping by, Lord. I gotta catch up on all of these messages. It's afternoon. It's Greece. No titties puzzle. I mean, if it's a tasteful titties picture, then we can use it. You can I apologize, Mexican pan. I do apologize. You missed a fun puzzle building stream though. But you came just in time though to raid somebody. The question is though, who shall we raid? Let me have a look and see who all is online. Bend over. Discord. I suppose you can also, as in if you want to DM me a thing on Discord. I suppose you can if you want to. Let's see. How do I copy my Discord thing? I think I can copy this, right? If you want to DM me something on Discord, when I say something, I mean an image to use for a future jigsaw puzzle, then you can always either send it to me there or on Twitter, or I suppose on Twitch, this was like I said. But yeah, Oh, you someone to raid? Yeah, sure. If you know somebody that we can raid, bend over, then yeah. Or sure, just everybody shout out. If you know of somebody, just everybody throw out your suggestions, and I'll pick somebody from there. Is the next starting soon as well? Ooh. Let's see. Oh, whoops! Not that one. That one. Oh wait, you're dumb? I mean, I know you're dumb, Kane, but what does that have to do with anything else that you said? I'm joking, of course I'm joking. Jack Knightley. Let's have a look. So far we have what? A Nazi VTuber, Jack Knightley, and who else? I saw somebody recommend Arthur Abbott as well. So let's have a look. They're doing a reading bedtime stories. Oh! So let's see, our options are a Nazi VTuber. Let me just find them. Jack Knightley, right? And Arthur Abbott as well. Shall we do a little gambling and leave it up to chance? Let's do a random number generator from 1 to 3. Random number generator 1 to 3. And let's see. 1 will be Arthur Abbott. 2 will be let's see, who will 2 be? A Nazi VTuber. And then 3 will be Jack Knightley. We'll do the random number generator. And the number that I got was 2. Oh, so that means it's a Nazi VTuber that we'll be rating. Jack is from 100 days straight. Wait, what? Is he really? Is he really streaming for 100 days straight? That's crazy. What? Let's have a look and see. Jack Knightley. It's really good for 100 days. Let me mute it so you guys don't hear. 2,500 hours consecutively. Holy shit. I think because what you call it? The numbers never lie in the gamble house. So for today we will be rating a Nazi VTuber though, seeing as though it did land on her number. But definitely though, I'll have to follow him though. The next time that he goes, the next time we do a stream, I'll absolutely be rating him though. I'll quickly give him a follow so that I can keep track of him. And of course, as always, the raid message will be Shanna hello, because I'm unoriginal and I can never think of something better than that. So, make sure that this works. But thank you all though for showing up to today's stream. A rather impromptu stream. It was sort of on the whim. Because, yeah, I just felt like speaking. And so I'm glad that you guys could come by though. And indulge on my silly little antics. Let's see. Let's see, Shanna, goodbye. That's a good one. That's a good one, never gonna give you up. We should have you come up with some more of those. I will say, I'm not sure when the next stream will be. But I'll definitely be planning of doing something more, maybe sometime this week. I will say, you know, never gonna give you up. You brought it up on the stream earlier, you know, you said the gamble all thing, which actually got me thinking. Before we go, I suppose I may as well promote this, but I'm thinking of maybe on Sunday doing a gambling stream. Because I'm sure so everybody out there loves to gamble, right? So Sunday, I may or may not have something in mind for a bit of gambling. So if you think you're feeling lucky or that Lady Luck might be on your side, maybe consider either following me on Twitter and or Twitch, and then you'll be notified on Sunday when I may or may not be opening a little bit of a gamble house. Of course, it'll be legal, and you know, don't worry, you won't actually be using real money. I mean, unless you want to, but that could be kept on the down low. But yeah, the next stream will most likely be sometime on the weekend that may or may not have to do with gambling. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for that. Until next time though, let's all go show a Nasi VTuber some love in her sleepy stream. But thanks once again everybody for showing up. And let's all head out then with a little Shanna hello. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you Angel and everybody else for showing up today. Mexican Pan, never gonna give you up, bend over, and anybody else that I missed that I can't see right now. Until then though, bye bye.